breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a tick-tock clock. Opinions so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk. Bella in the booth, running the flock. Breaking balls, man, we can't be stopped. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a tick-tock clock. Opinions so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk. Bella in the booth, running the flock. Breaking balls, man, we can't be stopped. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a tick-tock clock. Opinion so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk. Bella in the
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to another episode, the second episode of Breaking Balls. Joe, give me a round of applause sound effect. You got one of those handy? You ain't got one of those. There you go. Both of you. Come on, Bill. Come on, we're having fun. Everybody smile. Second broadcast, guys. We're still kind of working on our format, so I hope you will allow us some latitude. Clearly, we need a longer intro song. We need one that is 5 minutes, not the one that I made, but we're going to go ahead and get it done.
No, we'll just cut the countdown to 3 minutes and it'll be perfect.
It'll be perfect. Say that we fix things. That's what we do here. We're fixers. My name is Scott, host of the podcast, sub creature over here on Breaking Balls, and co-founder of Sigia Cloud, the proud and only sponsor of the Breaking Balls sports program. And again, round of applause. Am I not doing this fucking right? You guys just clap your head. God damn it. So joined over here, of course, by Raging Joe, something Italian. Go ahead and say hi, Joe. I can't pronounce your damn name, dude. It's something Italian. That's all I know.
All the students just call me Mr. I don't even expect them to say my name. Never mind, spell it. That's going to have to do.
Okay, well, I'm joined by Raging Joe, Mr. I, and I knew it was Italian, Bell. I knew this. And, of course, sitting in the booth, running the show for us is the one, the only, the mighty Belle, the redheaded Belle, the greatest producer of all time, that she's got to get to the beauty salon and get that fixed up. Belle, how are you doing tonight?
You know what? It's been a very busy, chaotic day, and I'm glad to be here tonight. How are you guys doing?
I'm fantastic. What about you, Joe? You ready, man?
Can't complain. Had a good weekend. Mets are starting to heat up. But
Mets are heating up, man. Ugh.
Football starting. That's the most important thing. NFL starting. So we're gonna hit a little bit everything tonight. It should be another fun one. And like I said, we'll work out the kinks today. And special surprise at the end, live fantasy draft. So not so much.
Yeah. And then, I should have introduced myself as my name is Scott, league champion and proud host of the podcast. I'm just going to go ahead and declare it now, man. You guys ain't got a chance. I have a great strategy. Everything's in there. It all works out for me. All right. It all works out for me. So I'm the league champion. And for anybody who's in the league that doesn't know the punishment for finishing dead last in said league is you got to get your belly button pierced. We all talked about it. We decided this is what's going to occur. And I think Joe, Mr. I, is going to look fantastic with a big old dangly belly button ring, and he'll show it off at the stream at the end of this fantasy draft. So,
Joe, yeah, I'm just saying, if that happens, I'm not letting Scott pick out the belly button ring. I'll do that for you.
Dude, I'll be so gentle. All right, I'll be so gentle. It'll be something very, very masculine because we know men get it's a very masculine piercing, the belly button piercing. You're gonna look great in it, dude. You're gonna look great. But you know what? You were sending me your draft picks earlier, and dude, look, you can't draft Randy Moss. I know you really want to, and he was great back in '93, but you can't draft Randy Moss. You just can't do it. So he said, like, well, I want Kurt Warner and Randy Moss, and they're going to hook up, and it's going to be fantastic. I was like, what century are you even talking about here, bro? So, it's going to be fun. All right, Bell, what we got on the agenda tonight, because if you guys leave it to me, we're going to be talking immediately starting out with North Carolina and with NCU and TCU. I was a little disappointed in that, and I have a lot to say on that. But go ahead, Bell, you're driving.
All right. Well, I mean, the first one on the list for tonight. Alabama fans want a mutiny. Should head coach Kalen DeBoer get fired? And it is DeBoer.
Okay. You want this one, Joe, or you want me to take this one?
Man, my whole feed is sports now since we started doing this. Yep. All I see are calls to fire this guy. The theme of last week were upsets, but I only see Alabama fans headhunting their coach. No, he should not get fired. And no, he should not get fired midseason. no matter how bad the season's going. It's not the same Alabama. They're going to need years to establish themselves. That they're in the toughest division, the toughest conference, because it was their conference and everyone had to adapt to Alabama for, what was it, 18, 19 years of Coach Saban. No, you don't fire the coach after week one. No, you don't. And I don't care. And if they're 0-5, you still don't fire the coach. That's my take.
See, now, and this gets into kind of a bigger question, man. Is this about winning games or is this about asses in seats? That's really where it comes down to. And I'm sure that the colleges are looking at this the exact same way. Winners, all right, put asses in seats, put games on prime time, gets that big media money and all that other good stuff. So you could look at it one way. One, no, you don't fire the guy week one. Here's a funny thing. Joe, put me big screen here. I want to make sure I get my point made here.
Yeah.
Kind of the big thing. You can play perfectly. Your team can play perfectly. It can execute your game plan perfectly. And you still lose because the other team simply had a better game plan. It's just funny how that works. In any sport, doesn't matter. On any given day, any team can beat any other team. It's sports are funny like that. So for all we know, I don't think so because that looked bad, man. But for all we know, Alabama executed perfectly, but they were executed against just a little bit better. Now, you don't fire your head coach after week one unless you're like New York Yankees, unless you're doing like a Billy Martin or something like that. But you don't fire your head coach week one. We have this season hasn't even started yet. I mean, it is not even started yet. And you're already talking about rebuilding. What do you think a new coach is going to do? What do you think a brand new coach, not familiar with the organization, the players, anything? What do you think he's going to do? And how do you think week two would look if you fired the coach in week one? For God's sakes, at least have a plan. If you're going to do it, do it. I get it. All right. Action is taken. Morale is improved. Asses in seats. It's a storyline, and sports is driven just as heavily on storylines as they are on actual athletics. So I understand that, and I would say the same thing if it happened. I'd say that was stupid, but I know why you did it. But what would be the results? That would be my question for all the Alabama diehard fans. What results would you expect in week two if you fired the coach in week one, the head coach? Who's going to replace him? Because if there was anybody on that coaching staff that could have replaced that head coach, they would have replaced that head coach. But that's not how it happened. So what results are you expecting here? That's my take on that.
It's not like baseball or hockey where the coach is just there to kind of set a rhythm for the season. You could fire the coach. It doesn't change what the players are doing at bat to at bat or pitch to pitch, except in some very extreme circumstances. In football, it takes years to implement their strategy. Let's say at least 1 year. You're giving up on the season if you're firing the coach in the early part of you. Hey, listen, you want to fire the coach with 3 games left in the season to have an interim coach, take the baton and then start getting ready for the following year. Maybe there's some logic to that. I just don't see. I think the fans need to just chill for a minute.
And you know what, Joe? I know we're just doing these for shorts right now. We'll get a rhythm, man. But look, when you're taking the mic, you also got to take the big screen. So hit that button, man. Come on, get in the habit. I've been doing this a long time. You're there. We go. That's what I want to see. So actually, that's a really, really good look. What do you think there, Bill?
That is a good look.
So yeah,
Right
we might
here,
have to.
Straight out of Dead Cat Studios, right here.
That's what I'm saying. That's a pretty good look right there. That's I got to stick with that one. But look, yeah, you just can't do it, man. You cannot do it. Give it just a moment. All right, let it flesh out just a little bit before you start canning head coaches. It's never going to happen. Look, man, if fans were that, I just realized that the icon is obscuring the bulk of the studio. What are you gonna do, man? We're working out it. We'll get it. Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't love the game. I'm not saying I didn't love every single second of that because, boy, I don't like Alabama. I'm an SEC kind of guy. All right, my team is the Arkansas Razorbacks, who did surprisingly well and got 0 mentions. But it's Arkansas. But yeah, I like anytime Alabama loses is a good weekend for me. All right, no, I you know what? I've got to change my opinion here, Joe. I think it's imperative that Alabama fires their head coach and that they do it today, that they could, in fact, fire the entire coaching staff, fire everybody in the Alabama football athletics department, fire all of them. All right, we can go to Fiverr. We can we can shop around for a new coach. We'll bring it. It'll be great. In fact, I think that's very, very important that we do exactly that right at this minute. So yeah, there you go. I'm all done. That's my whole take.
Notre Dame and Texas also lost, and it's just not that extreme. But yeah, I mean, week 1, just it's possible to win the whole thing even with 2 losses. Like, you got to relax.
Yeah. And it changed around a little bit, but I really don't want them relaxed. All right. I don't like Alabama. I hate Alabama. Not the state. I'm sure the people are fine. I've been there. This state is lovely. The trees, it smells good. It's fun. But yeah, I don't like Alabama athletics at all. And yeah, so I want as much hate and discontent and anger and frustration coming out of that program as we could possibly get, because God help you if Arkansas beats you. And we always play Alabama tough. I mean, we play them tough. So I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see it. I think we play them this year. I'm not sure. Maybe Bell can pull that up. Does Arkansas play Alabama this year? I don't know. We got to pass. We're either playing Alabama and we got to pass on Georgia, or we're playing Georgia and we got to pass on Alabama. I don't want either teams, but based on what I was looking at, yeah, I'm very eager to see that game. I'm looking forward to that one. In fact, we might.
When I pull the rankings up later, when we talk about Notre Dame, we could check out both Texas, Notre Dame, and Alabama's schedule. They're all going to be 2-1 in 2 weeks. So
yeah. It's
so.
Yeah.
So
that's that.
AI is telling me that Arkansas does not play Alabama this year.
Yeah, man. That was 15 minutes of ranting I could have did on Breaking Balls. And I hope you guys like the t-shirt, by the way. I hope you guys like the t-shirt. It's brand new. These are available. They're not available. Like, we're going to sell t-shirts to the 2 viewers that we may or may not have. I'm not even tuned into the damn thing. So yeah, I'm not even there for the algorithm. It's kind of funny. But
what's wrong with you?
I don't know where we're streaming to. I have no idea where we're streaming to. Bell, don't bust my balls. Look, I have a producer that takes care of shit like this for me, so I don't have to do that. That's you're the
we
producer
are on
of both
Twitch.
shows.
We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube for the newly created channels. I just sent it to my Twitter account.
All right, let me see.
The numbers will go up probably just as people are scrolling, but we'll convert people as time goes on.
Oh, dude, I don't sweat it. Everything's gonna work out.
I did, as with every show, I posted the link to the podcast Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll look for it there. All right. Hey, what do I know? I'm not hosting tonight. Joe is hosting, Bell's producing. I'm just here for color. So I'm loving this. Go ahead and carry on. Whoever's doing whatever.
All right. So this is yeah. All right. So moving on to the next one. Okay. Brawl in Colorado game. How should the MLB handle taunting and showboating?
Oh, you got to play the clip, dude. This was glorious, man.
I hope it plays. I don't know if I'm going to get throttled here, but
to win tonight.
I'm not going to put the sound because I definitely don't think the sound will come through. But
make it full screen. Make it full screen.
This is an absolute meaningless game for Colorado, right? Their season ended in April.
Yes, that's accurate.
Devers hits this home run, doesn't even make it to halfway to second base. Bench is clear, right? Giants are actually 5 games out of the wild card, or 4.5 out of the wild card. They have a chance to make the playoffs. Colorado is maybe the worst team ever to play the game. Not
Holy shit, man. All right.
record-wise, they're going to be
Yeah.
remembered as like a 115 loss team. But my problem with this is Colorado has nothing to lose. The Giants instigate the fight. MLB, there's a pennant race. MLB has basically legalized all forms of showboating and taunting, but they've cracked down on fighting the last, let's call it 15 years. So what do you do here? Wait till after the season? Do you fine? Do you suspend? What do we do?
Man, you don't do anything to Colorado that Colorado hasn't already done to itself. I mean, that's it. Giants, yes, Giants probably could have exercised a little bit of restraint. But yeah, look, man, the showboating and all that other stuff, that's from the Banana League, dude. That's the influence that the Banana League is having on all of baseball, and the fact that even MLB is starting to figure out, if you let these guys party, if you let these guys have some fun out there, because baseball is fun. It's a bunch of grown men getting paid obscene amounts of money to play a game. And if you let them have fun, more people are going to tune in. And that's really, really where all of this stuff kind of came from. And the Banana League is showing you that for a fact. Dude, they are selling out. How many people are in that stadium right there? You see all that green, all those empty seats?
There's no one in the box seats. There's
Nobody.
no one there.
But you tune into any single Banana League game, and it is sold out. Bell, back me up here. It is sold out. Every single seat in those stadiums, and we're talking 80, 90,000 seat stadiums, is full. Absolutely full, because baseball is a very, very fun game, and it's nice to see people enjoy playing it. I get it. I love seeing the expertise. I love seeing these guys are pinnacle of athletics. If you don't think so, try to hit a 97-mile-an-hour slider. All right, step up, grab your base, grab your back, go into the batting cages, and try to hit, how about this, a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Just try to make contact with it. These guys do this every single pitch of every single game. So I'm just saying, I recognize that these are elite athletes, but you got to let them have some fun. And if you don't let them have fun, eventually this is what you're going to get. Colorado has nothing to lose. They are a god-awful team with probably, I think, one of the best stadiums in all of baseball. Have you ever seen it, Joe? Have you ever seen Biola State, Coors Field?
One of my friends went to an April game, flew from New York to Colorado. He bought tickets for 2 games back to back. The first game got snowed out, and the next day was 60 degrees.
Yeah, that
sounds accurate.
Do you remember, Bell? We drove by it. Remember we were out there for Ethereum Denver? We drove right by that field twice. I wanted to stop and go in there and just see if we can look around, because they let people do that. Yeah, it's gorgeous stadium with a god-awful team. I mean, these guys are just bad. And you're right, man, dude. Their season was over in spring training. That's how bad that team is this year, man, between players, coaches, all that stuff. So yeah, what do you do about it? I don't know. You cannot. The Giants instigated it. I get it. They were unhappy. They were pissy, and because nobody wants to lose to Colorado. So I get it. But you can't punish the Giants. They are still a baseball team. All right. Colorado is the team that you're about to beat. So how are you going to punish them any way that they haven't already punished themselves? Just say it up there, man. That's all I got, dude.
Well, let's drop in on the playoff picture. If the season was to end right now, this is what it would look like. Your Seattle Mariners are in there. My Mets are in there. The Giants and Reds are about 4.5 behind the Mets. I don't know who's hot on the heels of the Mariners, but it's probably even closer. But this is what it would look like right now. Notice there is no Colorado on this. Colorado is
they're so bad, dude. They should be playing college ball. That'd be funny, man. The Colorado Rockies in the College World Series, and LSU just lights them up too. That's about it would be. It's like, yeah, they beat them 17-4. All right. They ended the game in the 5th inning. They said, what's the point here, man? This team sucks. That'd be fun. I'd tune in for that, though. Again, dude, what are sports about, man? Asses in seats. I'm 100% right about this.
It's true. It's true. I did start betting baseball now that I've got some extra cash from betting college football. I have tonight the Cubs just on the on the money line. Yesterday, I bet the Mets on the run line, which I love. I love the run line more than anyone, and that's usually why I go bankrupt, by the All-Star break betting baseball. But I
You
hit
can't
that.
bet baseball, but
DraftKings gives me all kinds of little special deals. So they gave me an odds boost on the Cubs. They were minus 160 on the odds boost. Sorry, they were minus 155. Now they're minus 120. So I took that. They need to win. And that's just more money to roll into the weekend for football.
yeah. All right. Carry on, Bell.
Well, I mean, we just covered topic number 3, which was the playoff bracket.
Did we completely skip Texas? I thought I made a real big point to you, Joe, that I want to talk about Texas. I want to talk about number 1 versus I want to talk Texas OSU, and it seems like we kind of glossed over that.
No. When we get to the upsets, you'll have plenty of time to rail about all 3 disappointments.
Every goddamn game was an upset, dude. We could talk this show for 4 hours about the upsets, man. I lost my ass this weekend, man. I got crushed. I got to take that app off my phone, man, but I can't do it because I know I'm really good at this. Have you ever heard that, Bell? Have you ever heard a gambler say that? I know I'm really good about this. I was right. The players got it wrong. That's it, man. That's my rationale for that entire thing. So, okay, what do we got, Bell?
All right. Well, Joe, you made a tweet earlier saying Mets securing playoff spot as offense dominates August. Rookie pitchers lead the way. Why don't you go into a little bit more detail about that?
Yeah, so I'll make a video for Met fans right now. The Met fans who were on Twitter who did not want to sign Alonso to a multi-year contract in the offseason. They wanted to trade Vientos at the trade deadline, who carried them throughout the postseason last year. They love Jesse Winker, who didn't play a single game this year. I don't think. He's been hurt. He's been a complete nightmare for the Mets. And the Met fans bowed down and kissed the feet of their general manager. I'm not even going to say his name because this trade deadline for the Mets has been the worst trade deadline for any playoff team that's ever been in contention in the history of baseball. And let me tell you what I mean. Mets needed pitching. They failed to get a starting pitcher. They got 2 relief pitchers. One of them has given up twice as many hits as innings that he's pitched. He's blown 4 saves already, and he's not even a closer. He gave up a 3-run homer today. The guy has a massive entrance into the stadium, and he just gets hit everywhere. There's got to be something wrong with his arm. It's that bad. They picked up another righty who he's like a submarine guy. He pitches to contact. He hasn't been that great either. And then they traded for Cedric Mullins, a center fielder who hits lefty. They already had a lefty hitting center fielder, Jeff McNeil, who won a batting title. So the Mets are all over the place, but powerful minor league system. They bring up 2 pitchers within the last couple of weeks. Combined, they're 5-0, and they've absolutely saved the bullpen in August. Simultaneously, offense goes on an all-time franchise great tear. Home runs, runs scored. They're just clobbering everyone to death. And the same Met fans who booed Juan Soto, we're stuck with this guy for 14 years. I don't care if he can't hit. You're stuck with him for 14 years. You don't boo him 2.5 months into the first year of the contract. Is basically the MVP. Right now, Juan Soto is the MVP. I know Schwarber hitting home runs and all that. Juan Soto is the hardest out in the National League. He has the highest WAR in the National League. He is the MVP. Has carried this Mets. I should say carried. He's been the centerpiece of this Mets offense. All he does is get on base. He's got over 100 walks. He's got over 100 RBIs. He needs 3 more home runs and 3 more stolen bases for 40 and 30. This is like an all-time great season that we're watching, and the Met fans were booing him in April. The guy right now is the season ends today. He's the MVP, and you apologize to Schwarber. That guy's going to go to the Hall of Fame, but this year it is Juan Soto, unless there's a tragedy the last 3 weeks of the season, which I don't think there will be.
There's not going to be, man. Yeah, and for NL, it's Juan Soto. There really should never. There shouldn't even be any discussion around this. He is the Moneyball dream. You know why, Joe? Because he gets on base. Why do I care, or how do I care, or why should I care how he gets on base as long as he gets on base? And when he gets on base, he turns that single, he turns that walk into a double. Pretty damn.
He's been stealing at
religiously.
will. I think he's got 27 steals, only thrown out 3 times. And this is not a guy that needs to be stealing bases in a 14-year contract.
No.
He's just doing little things. He's got some outfield assists. His defense was undersold. He's not awful in right field. As soon as they signed him, the Met fans are like, oh, he's going to have to DH. He is average in right field. And that's when a guy's going to hit 40 home runs, walk 100. He's going to walk 125 times. And he's going to have 125 runs.
Yeah.
All right. And he's still going to drive in 100, which doesn't happen ever. Go to AI, search it up. This season that he's having in the last 50 years of baseball, there's only Barry Bonds that has come close to this or has done something like this when you factor in the speed. He gets on base. Oh, and he hits grand slams like he did yesterday. Oh, and he steals bases. Oh, and they run on him and he throws some people out from time to time from the outfield. Once you commit to this guy, if you're a Met fan, what else do you want the owner to do? They're in the playoffs right now. Their starting pitching is basically collapsing aside from their young guys coming up from the minors, pitching like veterans. They have to put it together in the starting rotation. But guess what? In the playoffs, the Dodgers proved it. You basically need 2 pitchers and you could win the World Series. So that's my message to Met fans. Just relax. Enjoy it. This is the best season we might ever have for the rest of our lives. I've been a Met fan since I'm a little kid. I went to the 86 parade. This is the best time since then. Believe me.
Oh my God! You want to have sex with Juan Soto, don't you?
And he wasn't even my favorite.
Are you getting that? Are you getting that vibe, Bell? Are you getting that vibe? Are you wearing your Juan Soto underpants?
And you got him on your team. You booed him. Like, just enjoy the season. It's if they miss the playoffs, he's still the MVP.
Is this your first day in sports? Dude,
No.
We will always boo. We will always make sure. Ken Griffey Jr. got booed in Seattle. Ken Griffey Jr. got booed in Seattle. Alex Rodriguez got booed in Seattle. All right.
And the fans, as fans, you get what you deserve. You boo your players and you watch October baseball when it's different color uniforms playing. But if you're a team like the Cardinals, you're a team like the Giants, and you don't boo your players for no reason, you win multiple World Series in a decade. And that's just how it is.
I think we should set you two up, man. I'll send some emails. Bella send some emails. We'll see if you and Juan can go out.
I will admit one thing.
Little dinner, little dancing, hold hands, see if there's electricity. I'm there for that. When
the Mets signed him, I texted my brother and I said, he's the best free agent signing. I don't even know. Like, as long as I've lived, there's not been a better free agent signing. But it's the worst contract in sports history. So they have to. Oh,
it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. And if they don't win, it will literally lock in that legacy of the worst contract that was ever.
But that's still no excuse to boo the guy when he's doing. They said he was slumping. He wasn't happy in New York. He's playing hurt. He's not excited to be a Met. When he was slumping, he had an 800 OPS because he was just taking his walks, scoring runs, stealing base. What do you want the guy to do? Lindor kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. The last 2 months, he got hit with a pitch, hasn't been the same. Alonso's been really streaky. When he's hot, I've never seen a power hitter do what he does. But Juan Soto has been consistent. You're getting what you pay for, at least in year one. The Met fans need to relax. Just relax.
Okay, you should tell him that, Joe. You should do a live stream and tell all the Mets fans to just relax. You should do that, man. We'll see how that goes over. I think you're new to sports, bro. I think this is it, man. This is like day 2.
Oh no, all Met fans are like me. All Met fans are like me.
Oh, you guys are bitchy. That's why nobody likes you. That's why we don't idolize. Oh, I can't wait to go to New York and meet all those.
I get on a subway with a Mets shirt. People will make room for me. Even get up and move so they don't have to sit next to me. It's just how it is.
There you go, man. That's the gift. That's the gift.
Not as bad as being a Jet fan. Not as bad as being a Jet fan. but
there
it's still not
there
great.
aren't any. Don't kid yourself. There aren't any. Go ahead, Belle. You got something to say?
I mean, that just sounds like everybody's doing you a favor, and you get away from the body odor that way, Joe.
Nah, Mets and Jets. There's a reason that it rhymes. All right. Nobody likes Mets. Nobody likes the Jets. And if you're over there, man, you're almost doing it to just be contrarian. You guys are like the jazz beatniks back in the day, sitting out doing your spoken word poetry. Nobody, we understand that it's happening, but nobody respects it. That's the Mets and that's the Jets. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of leave it. Look, man. Yeah. Soto NL MVP, no doubt. Dumper is going to be AL MVP. I'm still locking that down. I'm not wrong about this. I know you guys want to bring that home to New York, but fans are tired of it. They're tired of Judge. They don't want to see another one of these. You are not the GOAT. You're a great, fucking, fantastic player, but you're not the GOAT. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it on that thing. I know it has nothing to do with the Mets because I don't fucking like the Mets. I hate them, and I cannot wait until they're in the playoffs and then they lose so I can just come in here and shit all over Joe's desk. I'm very much looking forward to that. Is this me talking now? We got dead air here.
You know what? I would much rather see the Mets. I would rather hear about the Mets than I would about than I would hear Roll Tide. Yes, I know we're talking different sports, but yeah, I don't have any particular like or dislike for the Mets. Yeah,
Look,
I don't.
I want to cut it. I want to cut it short for you. I'm not cutting you off, Belle. I'm going to go ahead and you finish your thought, but I want the next one.
Well, anyway, yeah. Anytime I hear anyone around me saying "Roll Tide," it makes me want to climb the walls.
I think they are a fantastic team, and the only thing missing from Alabama is a new head coach. I think it's very, very important that you fire him right this second. If I fire the whole staff, I made my point, but I'm not sure I quite, chiseled that bitch in. You need to clear the entire staff. Anybody having anything to do with Alabama football, they should all be fired. All of them should be fired today. Bring in a brand new team. Again, go to Fiverr. All right, I took a look for college head coaches' resumes on Fiverr. I found like 7 or 8 of them. I'm sure one of them is worthy. Bring him in, let him bring in his staff. Let's see how it works out for you, man. Action is taken, confidence is restored, and asses in seats. I'm right about this. All right. Have you never seen the movie The Water Boy? Joe, you know what put asses in seats? The Water Boy. That's what put asses in seats. So let's just find our Water Boy somewhere in the head coaching position, which you can find on Fiverr.
I mean, you're talking about the right state there. If you really want to go looking for a water boy, yeah, I'm pretty sure you just have to go to the boonies and you'll find them.
There's one there. So, all right, what's next? Can we actually get to Texas, or what are we doing here?
Oh, all right. We gotta go here. The Notre Dame upset. Is that totally overrated, or is there gonna be a repeat?
All right, who's going first here? Joe, you go ahead and go first, man. I'll round this one up. I'm saving my rage for Texas.
All right, we're gonna look at the rankings for a hot minute here. There we go. We're gonna look at the rankings, and this is week 2. Obviously, I bet against Notre Dame, I bet against Texas, and I did take Alabama. That was my only loss for the weekend, but the system I was using said I must take Alabama. And halfway through the game, I was like, man, Alabama is going to suffer from the same problem that Notre Dame suffered from for years. They always rank them a little bit higher than they deserve to be ranked. And they're going to, if they don't play to that, it's going to be a problem. You see Notre Dame drops to 9. I didn't watch the whole game. I was out, had something to do, but Miami's for real. Okay. Miami's for real. The Notre Dame fans need to kind of relax, but also realize Notre Dame's schedule might be a little too tough for the personnel they have this year. I know their coach, very experienced, gets his guys ready in the right frame of mind. I don't think Notre Dame's going to do as well as they did last year. Not even close, actually. And we could look at the schedule. But out of the 3 teams that were upset badly, that's Texas, Alabama, and Notre Dame. Notre Dame, I think, is in for the rockiest year. Don't know what you think about that. No repeat, by the way. No way repeat.
No, the only thing Notre Dame did wrong. Well, I mean, there were quite a few things, but I think the notable thing that Notre Dame went wrong is that they handcuffed their young quarterback. That's what they did. And I watched every single snap of that game.
That was the theme this weekend.
That was the theme this entire weekend. All of them, or particularly Arch Manning. I'm still a huge fan. I'm right about this. This is the hill I will die on. That you can't get around that pedigree. But you handcuffed your quarterback. You handcuffed your young quarterback. You have to realize, as much as you want them to play in your system, sometimes your system does not work play by play. And that's where it falls back on the players. Let me give you a prime example. An absolute perfect prime example. Joe, you're not going to like this one, even though that this is 100% factual stat, Bell, and you can look this up. Tom Brady. Have you ever heard of Tom Brady? Are you familiar with the he was a quarter thrower.
He's the backup on Notre Dame, right?
He's a backup on Notre Dame. At no time in the career of Tom Brady did he ever take a snap where his team was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. He never took a snap when his team was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Joe, check it out, Bell.
Say that again. I want you. Hold on. I want to get you big so that you could say that, because that was. I remember you told me that before, and I need to hear it one more time because I didn't even understand it to be able to fact check it. I know.
Okay.
Listen, Tom Brady. Maybe put him there with Lawrence Taylor, 2 best players ever. But repeat what you just said about Tom Brady, because it's ridiculous what the stat is.
Okay. When Tom Brady was a starter, he never took a snap in a regular season game where his team was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. And this is on 2 different teams, not just the Pats, also with Tampa Bay. He never took a snap when the team was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Ever. Fact check it, run it through AI, do your thing, but you're going to come out and you're going to say, I'll be damned that is correct. Now, you have got to ask yourself, did Tom Brady go rogue on occasion? Because we literally saw what Belichick is capable of, and he is a fine coach. The guy develops players. He has a solid system. But
Brady went rogue in his first game.
But Brady goes rogue, and sometimes you simply have to uncuff your quarterbacks, your young quarterbacks, put it on them and say, let's see what you can do, kid. Now, in the 3 upsets that occurred this weekend, that never happened. It never happened. You could see that these guys were first read. That's all they were doing almost the entire game. Taking the snap, first read, throw it to the flat, get sacked, or just dump it off or try to do some kind of weak scramble. But they never actually went rogue enough to say, look, I know that this is the play. I want you here. All right, because they've been feeding us. The safety's been dropping his head, been doing whatever. That never occurred anywhere in there. The only time that these quarterbacks, these young quarterbacks, were allowed to just kind of be themselves is when they were blown out, when they were coming to the end of it, and it really didn't matter what they did. Suddenly, these guys are playing spectacularly, and I know you could say, well, yeah, the defense was playing soft, but that's not true. These receivers are still getting jammed on the line. They still have man coverage. They still had all of these things. But for some reason, these young quarterbacks are now performing very well. And that's not one team. That was 3 different teams that this was happening on. These head coaches and these college systems right now are just insisting 100% that you will comply. And when you don't let great players be great players, you decide this is the kind of player you're going to be today. How do you expect to win? I saw that in 3 different games, and all 3 of them were upsets. That was the point that I was trying to make there, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't like any of Arch Manning's game the other day. Guy's known for his legs. I didn't see him run once in a deliberate run play. If he did, he couldn't even get out from the pocket on those. Alabama they just got embarrassed. I mean, Florida State, every team is going to play as hard as they possibly can. That's their Super Bowl every time they play Alabama. I think these guys need to put their phones away and, get the nail polish remover and actually think about football, the night before the game. I don't know what they're doing, because they did not look like they were taking the game seriously. They were flat. Alabama's never flat. But Quarterback.
And FSU was fired up and energized, man. Did you feel that energy the entire stage? I'll even go out on a limb. Florida would have beat them in Alabama. That same game occurring in Alabama, Florida would still beat them. Dude,
They're
they were
taking on the personality of their coach. That Florida State coach reminds me of Dan Lanning a little bit in Oregon. He wears it on his sleeve.
Yep.
Everything is a war for him. And the team took on that personality. By the end, they were trash talking.
And it was glorious. It was glorious to see football players being football players. Energy, fun. Let's go out here, man. We're grown men that are being paid to play a game. I know it's not like that in college, but it kind of is, because Arch had, how many commercials did he make during that? Because I saw like 3 of them leading up to even the game. The guy's endorsing everything. He's endorsing ring pops. Remember those? You know, when I'm feeling nervous, no, I don't know, man. I'm pulling that out of my ass. But yeah, he's endorsing everything. The guy's already getting paid, and he never really took a snap yet. So yeah, sometimes it's about the money, but you also just got to let them play sometimes. And that is what I didn't see in any of these upsets, is just letting the players play. Sometimes they want to have fun. All right, let them have some fun. They don't have to stick to your rigid schedule. And if you want to see that, take a look at North Carolina and TCU, which I'd love to segue into, unless you want to talk about Texas more. I could do that.
No, but I'll give you the 4 big upsets, and you tell me which team you think will finish the year with the best record, highest rank, if you want to put a lot of stock into the ranks. I don't in the beginning of the year, but at the end of the year, there's nothing else to really go by. So you had Texas, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Alabama all lose. The first 3 are still in the top 10, looking pretty good. Alabama dropped to 21. Out of all those teams, are you going to say Texas is still going to pull out like something resembling a typical Texas season? Who's your pick out of those 4 to just turn it around, brush this off? In 5 weeks, they'll be 5-1. Who's your pick?
Texas. Texas is going.
Okay.
Texas is pulling 11 wins this year. All right, Texas will pull 11 years. Their schedule is not that hard. The hardest game that they're going to have to play all year, they played. And my takeaway from that is not that Arch was subpar. I think that would be an understatement. I'm trying to be gentle here. The kid has got pedigree for days, man. And the memes are already over. And every time a meme shows up, a nickel goes into his pocket. I'm sure he's fine with it. But his pedigree is fantastic. But for the thing that nobody seems to be talking about, I'm a little bit shocked, is the Texas defense. You held OSU to 14 points. You held OSU. This is an epic, high caliber team, starters, returning starters for days, great coaching. They know they can do it. They have that confidence level that is just through the roof, and they held them for 14 points. You do not win college games scoring 14 points. You just don't. And they played hard every single play, every single set of downs, every single everything. They played hard all over the board, and they held them for 14 points. If you have a Texas defense that can shut down a team like that, and you take the handcuffs off your young pedigree stallion, Texas gets 11 wins. That's it. That's my pick.
Okay. I mean, you got to let the talent shine on the field. I can't hate that. Plus, I just like Texas overall. He's not the only piece of the puzzle over there.
No.
I bet against 3 out of those 4. They came through, but there were other surprises, let's call it, right? Iowa State beat a higher ranked team. South Florida took out somebody who was ranked 25th. Was it Idaho? I can't remember. They blew out whoever ranked team. But I agree with you. It was a boring game to watch Arch Manning just kind of just do what young quarterbacks do, is just check down as fast as possible, dump the ball off to running backs, which I hate in college. Maybe they'll take your advice this week. You're going to see this guy slinging the ball all over the field. They have kind of a game that's going to turn their season around. There's a lot of games against 1AA teams this week. I noticed when I went through my picks. I'll do my picks, but I'm not going to do them today. I have some of them in. I'll probably release them tomorrow. I'll make a video for the good people of this channel to scrutinize. But I was 5 of 6, plus I had a parlay.
For
So
our
let me,
16 subscribers, look, I'll give you a short right now. I don't even know who Texas is playing next week, but they're going to blow them the hell out. They're going to absolutely dominate and blow them out. I don't even know who they're playing. It doesn't matter. Arch is going to be slinging. He's got something to prove now. I got a hunch that coaches are going to tell him, hey, man, if you're thinking something different, you go ahead and try something different. Let's just see how it works out. We got a great defense sitting behind you, so you can go ahead and air it out a little bit more. You can take some shots. If you get picked, you get picked. No big deal. We know the defense is going to get the ball back for you. All of this is going to happen. Texas is going to absolutely blow out whoever they're playing, and I don't care who they're playing. It doesn't matter right now. They have got a good, solid team. I'm not even a fan because I think somewhere in there, and Bell will fact check me, I think that Arkansas has to play them this year. I don't want to fucking play Texas. It's either Texas or Texas A&M. I don't know which one we're playing, but we're going to have to play one of those. And I don't want either of them, but I'm eager to see the game of either though, because for some reason my Razorbacks still get absolutely no press. Dude, you know they won like 55-7, right? It wasn't just a beating; it was a thrashing against Georgia A&M. They blew them apart, and the synergy between the quarterback and WR1 out there, man, I haven't seen Arkansas have something like that. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'll make a very early prediction that Arkansas gets 8 wins this year. I would have been happy with 6, but after watching week 1, I'm saying that they're getting 8 wins this year. They're getting a meaningful bowl, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting season. I think that they will finish the season ranked. How about that? There you go. I'm way out on the limb here, man, but I think I'm right about this.
Okay, I mean, Arkansas does play them at the end of the year. You were right about that. But
yeah, November 22nd.
This is the game right here. This is the game that you'll see if Arch Manning is starting to put it together. Because look, the guy's barely played. He's just raw talent. He came in a couple times to sub for injured quarterback last year. Look, San Jose State, UTEP, Sam Houston. This to me is 125 points for Texas's offense, something like that, right? 125 points. Now they got Florida, Oklahoma, Kentucky's all right. You know, they're a basketball school, but they're decent in football. And then Georgia, Arkansas, Texas. The end of their season is tough. Even Vanderbilt's not a joke anymore, right? So
yeah, I mean, they used to be.
They used to be, yeah.
They were a nerd school. Their band was better than the football team. And
wait a minute. Say that again. Take the big screen and say that again, because that's a good short. Say it again.
Vanderbilt used to be a nerd school. They're not a joke anymore. They did beat Alabama not that long ago. Their band used to be better than their football team, but now that you can pay players, they're doing well. They've supercharged their fan base. They're all about football over there. My cousin went there. He was in the band. That's why I said that. So
my cousin was in the band. What did your cousin play? Was he a flautist? Tell me he was a flautist.
He plays a lot of instruments, but I think in the band he played the saxophone, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say he was a flautist.
He would put it this way. He was the Clarence Clemens of the Vanderbilt band. If anyone knows who that is.
Jesus, Joe. What kind of reference is this, dude? What kind of show are we doing here? We're doing a sports show.
We're on my stream, but here's Arkansas's record. Not pretty, right? Ole Miss is always good. They got Notre Dame, they got Tennessee, butts in the seat, as you say, and no Georgia or Alabama, but it's still not a picnic.
Yeah, but we got to play Texas, man. Texas is going to be ugly. It's going to be absolutely.
Every team in the SEC that's not, one of the big 4 or 5, they're looking at a schedule like this. So I think what's fair is you compare Arkansas to the South Carolinas of the division, and then at the end of the year, 9-4, 10-3. That's a tremendous year for one of those teams, in my opinion.
It is. And honestly, look, Arkansas will get their 8 wins. They're going to get a meaningful bowl. Last year, they like split the season. So they got they were playing in like the Tidy Bowl or something like that, but they did win it. So that's something. Oh, and by the way, I just happened to glance at the time. We got like 7 minutes until the draft starts. So
it's at 8:15. I just checked. It's at 8:15. So we'll cover the first couple rounds.
Your time. It's at 8:15 your time.
7:15 your time, which we got about 20 minutes. Belle, did you get in there or no?
I got in there.
Okay, so we got our full team. We will draft if anyone. I know Eric is in there. Eric might have some trouble in this league because you said earlier that the penalty for losing the league is what? I forget. Exactly.
You got to get your belly button pierced.
I think Eric already has his pierced, so we're gonna have to come up with a different thing for him if he loses the league.
Okay, we'll have him get a septum piercing. He'll get to wear that ring
This
around
one?
and go.
Or
Yeah.
the lip. Okay.
No. Through the
It
through
is
the nose,
never in my life, not even as a 13-year-old who was an idiot, has never occurred to me to pierce any part of my body or get a tattoo on any part of my body. So I will not be losing the league. Put it that way.
Well, you might. I look, Joe. I've been telling you over and over, dude. You don't need to carry 3 kickers. All right, you don't need 3 kickers on your roster. All right, I understand. You think I've heard you talk. Well, they're the toughest guys out there, and they might be. They're not, but sure, they might be. But Joe, you don't need 3 kickers on your roster. All right, in no place, in no universe. Look, if your kicker's coming up on a bye week, you drop him, you pick up the next guy, and you go ahead and play him because it really doesn't matter. But if you're you cannot build a team around a kicker, dude. I've been telling you this for years. It feels funny that I have to keep repeating it. Yeah, stop. All right, I'm just saying, stop.
All right. While we're on the subject,
I'm looking forward
to the subject. I guess this kind of leads into what most people care about this week. Like, they got college football out of their system last week, which is awesome. I didn't get it. I'm going to watch more college football than NFL probably this weekend still.
Yep.
But NFL.com already has Super Bowl predictions up there. I'm not willing to go there yet.
We haven't had week 1 yet. What the fuck, man?
We've got a game tomorrow, right? We've got Eagles and Cowboys. What a nightmare for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me predict that one right now. Make me big screen. Quick. Make me big screen. Hurry. All right. Cowboys lost.
I think the spread was 8.5, which is a blowout spread. Like 8.5 is like the favorite is the Eagles are like minus 360 if you want to take them just to win the game. Right. So I took the under because DraftKings giving me nice little promotion. I took the under, and I'm not like this wonderful, like, quant for sports betting. I use AI. I gather my stats when I can, and I come up with a system. I back test it minimally, and I go for it. I'm going to take the Eagles under only because DraftKings, who is not sponsoring the show, I just really like the app. I've never used it until this year. They're offering me a no sweat bet. If they lose, I get the bet back. How do I not bet this game?
Well, why would you not bet that? Yeah, that's kind of silly.
There you go.
I think you're going to lose that one. Look, this is going to be an embarrassment tomorrow night. It's going to be an embarrassment. And by the way, for those of you who tune into the podcast, and you might want to tune into the podcast tomorrow, we got some announcements. We're going on at 6. And there's a reason. Belle, what's the reason that we're going on at 6?
We've got to watch the game. Come on.
I am always happy to watch Dallas lose. All right. I despise the team. You dump Micah Parsons. You said, no, we don't need him. What's the point in having him? Let's go ahead and dump him off to the Packers. And Jerry Jones is patting himself on the back like he got away with something. You didn't get away with something. All right. I could post the meme now. Dallas missed playoffs. All right. Look, I'm there. That's it, man. I look into my crystal ball and it's going to tell me exactly that. Yeah, Dallas didn't make it, but I love to watch them lose. There's something about it, man. There's just something glorious about it.
Well, and Sunday is going to be interesting.
Sunday is going to be very, very interesting. Joe, weigh in on this one. We want to hear your opinion. See, now I'm a huge Denver Broncos fan. I am a lifelong Denver Broncos fan. Denver has always been my team. Denver will always be my team. Even when Trevor Siemian was our quarterback, it doesn't matter. All right. I'm always a Broncos fan, but Broncos are playing a team called the Titans, and this one right over here happens to be a huge Titans fan. Now I'm going to call it right now, and I'm going to say Broncos 35, Titans 17. That's my call. That'll be my betting line, all that stuff. Bo Nix is here, second year. He got that first year shit out of the way, and he's going to absolutely come up there and dominate against the Titans. Bell, what's your pick? You're going big screen here, so you have to make a call too. Be reasonable. All right, you got to be reasonable.
If they weren't starting off with the Broncos, I'd be a little more realistic, but yeah, Broncos are gonna take it.
Yeah, but you got to name the score, hon. You got to name the score. You got to call the score.
You know what?
What do you think? 72-3. 72.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Miami last year racked up like 70 plus points against Denver. So it happens. I'm just saying it's possible.
True, but we'll go for we'll say 27-17.
All right, Joe, you got to weigh in on this one, bro.
It's week 1. I don't care. Broncos definitely going to win. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward. I like Bo Nix. Bo Nix takes a step forward this year for sure. I'm just gonna rattle off a score. Like that's this game.
That's what we do here, dude. We want to have our ears.
It's the NFL, so I can't be in like college mode where everything is like 55 to something. Let's do 24. Denver's probably more of a defensive team, I would say this year.
Yeah,
let's go 24-13, something like that. I like the Titans though, but are they going to start that rookie Cam Ward? It's Cam Ward, right? They're going to start him or what?
Yep.
The NFL is a brutal teacher of the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson had a rough time, and that guy is maybe the best athlete that's ever played the position, like raw athleticism. I'm not optimistic for rookie quarterbacks. I think they need to sit a year. I don't care if they're the number 1 pick or they're picked in the 5th round. They're not getting in the end zone too many times. So I'm going to 24-13 sounds about right. That's what I'll go.
Yeah, okay, there you go. We're kind of all over the board. Obviously, I'm a little bit more optimistic. All right, give me big screen because I want to call the score for tomorrow because you have to cut this as a short and make sure you got to post it. Philadelphia 82 82 and Dallas 6. That's it. That's my call. And if you tune in for our draft right after this show, we're just going to keep it going right into the draft. Take a look at my very first pick, and you're going to see how confident I am about this because Saquon Barkley is going to give me he's going to give me a 40 burger tomorrow. He will give me an absolute 40 burger tomorrow. He is my very number 1 pick. I'm going to be picking first in this draft. It's randomly the computer is selecting it, but I think the gods are on my favor on this one because I am your league. I am your league champion for a league that hasn't even drafted yet. But yeah, take a look at my very first pick. You're going to start to figure it out. So let's make some calls.
If you're going to get fancy on the first pick,
yes,
you're probably going to get that guy at 6, 7, or 8. Like I feel like you gotta go. I feel like you got the first pick. You're not gonna pick again for like 20 picks. You got to go relatively safe. But
no, dude. If I get the first pick, my first pick is gonna be Cam Ward. Cam Ward. Make sure you cut this, dude. No, Cam Ward, man. He's gonna surprise everybody this year, man. He's the second coming of John Elway, or the second coming of Tom Brady, or whoever you like. Cam Ward. He's gonna dominate the league this year. He's gonna make a quantum leap. In rookie quarterbacking is going to happen this year, and it's going to happen at the fingertips of Cam Ward. And yeah, they're going to show the Broncos. That's why I made the call, man. 55-2. That'll be the score tomorrow, man. 55-2. Denver has a great defense. Nobody can deny that Denver has a great defense, man. Look at the draft last year. What'd they get? Defense. When they clearly needed receivers, because it doesn't matter how good Bo Nix is. If you got nobody to pass to, what are you doing here, man?
There's going to be problems, yeah.
You got to run into some issues. So they have a very stout defense. So they're going to get a safety in the first game, and then that's it, because Bo still has no one to talk to. And Cam is just going to be so busy just dropping 40 and 50-yard, dimes the entire game. It'll be pointless, man. It'll be like when Denver played Miami last year. So that's what I'm prepared for. I know I might sound like I'm going back on myself. What we call this is hedging. All right, hedging. I learned a lot from Kramer, and it really doesn't matter as long as I say both things and say them with passion. I can never be wrong. So there you go.
All right. Well, I pull up the draft screen right now. It's going to start momentarily. 11 minutes. I don't know. I think that this is rigged already because I've only ever done 3 leagues, and every single time I picked 4th. So
I have no idea. I have obviously I have this up. I have to put on my damn glasses for this. So I'm very
you're picking 3rd, so you'll likely get who you want, right?
I'm
So
picking 3rd. Who got first? I don't even see the draft. Okay, there you go. I hit the join draft.
Abdul's astounding team.
Who the fuck is that? Who is on this league, dude?
I know who
everyone.
Abdul is.
You invited everyone, and then Iowa Jackals. Is that Patrick?
I don't know. Who do we got?
Bell's Bad Decisions. Got new type after Bell. Astro Bolts. That's got to be Eric.
That is Eric.
Well, duh. All right. Look, man, I'll tell you flat out right now. I'm getting Jamar Chase, I'm getting Chase, or I'm getting Barkley. All right. If I'm picking 3rd, I got one of those 2 guys. Whichever one comes up, and I really, really hope they leave me Jamar Chase because I'm gonna go really, really rogue in round 2 and pick up Burrows. If I get Chase, I got to pick up Burrows, man, because that's just cash register. I will literally take my quarterback in the 2nd round because that's how confident I am in this, dude. Look, you don't say I hope you do. All right, you're talking to your league champion here. All right, and your league champion, bow down. No. I'm all right here. I know Belle has already got her eyes on Derrick Henry. She's a fan, and Belle still dreams deep down that Derrick Henry plays for the Titans. Belle, he got traded. He doesn't play for the Titans anymore.
He doesn't play for the Titans anymore.
I don't think she knows. But you know what? Good luck. He's going to be, you know what's going to be funny, man, is that he's going to be the king. He's going to be the one you wish you picked first. This whole season, he's going to be the one that you wish you took. This guy is going to be dropping 20, 30, 40 points per game, every game. You just can't. You don't accidentally get a nickname like the King. You just don't do that. And you know what? You know what's funny, man, is after watching the North Carolina game, I forget the name of that running back that was for TCU. What was that RB1 for TCU? What was his name? If you don't know, please, one of you guys look it up, because that man is going pro. He is going to go in the NFL. He's going round 1 or round 2, and his nickname is going to be the Prince. Because every single time I watched him run the ball, it reminded me of Derrick Henry. He's young. He's strong. He has no problem going between the tackles. He has no problem going to the outside. He's got good hands, quick feet, good judgment. And that kid is going to be the Prince. All right. We're documented nice and early. Yeah. Look, he's going to be the Prince. Every single thing about him reminded me of Derrick Henry. And even though the game has kind of moved on and you're not really looking for those between the tackle, guys, see the gap, hit the hole. You're not really looking for that anymore. But when you find those running backs that can perform that in the NFL with a 4.5 yard, 4.5 yard average per carry going between the tackles, that's the guy that changes the entire game. It sets up the RPO. It sets up everything necessary to be successful in the NFL, to make an NFL team successful in the NFL. So you're going to be watching that kid. I'm watching him close. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this shit all year. I will be mentioning this. We're going on week after week after week now, so I'll be mentioning this. That's my up-and-comer. That's a guy I got my eye on. And you're going to see him go round 1, round 2 in the draft. His nickname will be the Prince. Give him 2 seasons in the NFL, and he's going to start changing it. All right, because Derrick Henry. I keep saying Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Derrick Henry is the king, but Mark Henry is world's strongest man. But yeah, you're going to see he's going to be the guy that replaces Derrick Henry. Because Derrick Henry's coming to the end of it. I know he's, strong guy, good work ethic, man. But the body, the spirit might be willing, but the body is not able. So I'm gonna be keeping a really, really good eye on that. Are we to the draft yet? I'm just making small talk. I see that we got about 6 minutes.
We've got time to do quick bathroom break. I'll run the countdown, and then that's that. We'll come back in about 5 minutes and start.
Well, ask Belle. Belle's the producer.
Yes, let's take a quick break, and then we'll get right into the draft.
I ain't going anywhere. I feel good. But go ahead.
Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a tick-tock clock. Opinions so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk. Bella in the booth, running the flock. Breaking balls, man, we can't be stopped. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a tick-tock clock. Opinions so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk. Bella in the booth, running the flock. Breaking balls, man, we can't be stopped. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Breaking balls. Scott on the mic, spitting stats like a sniper. Joe in the zone, call him the play-by-play typer. Bella in the back, the mighty producer in charge. Breaking balls so hard, got the ratings enlarged. Sports talk sharper than a switchblade edge. Opinions flying high like a rim hanging ledge. Cracking jokes, taking shots, no holds barred. Every take hotter than a jalapeno chard. Breaking balls, breaking calls, breaking walls. Scott, Joe, Bella, ain't afraid to brawl. Mics on fire, voices loud in the halls. Sports talk kings, yeah, we breaking taking it all. Scott drops wisdom, got the court in his veins. Joe reads a game like X's and O's in his brain. Bella pulls the strings, making moves like a queen. The squad's chemistry smoother than Vaseline. From home runs to slam dunks, they got it on lock. Breaking down plays faster than a TikTok clock. Opinion so raw, you could grill them on the flame. Breaking balls crew, they ain't playing no games. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Scott with the heat, Joe with the chalk, Bella in the booth.
Note to self: make the commercials 2 minutes instead of 5 minutes next time.
Dude, man, you keep doing that, dude. You suck. Oh my God, you're awful, man. All right, so just so you know, I'm going to be talking utter shit. Who gets? What the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? Is this day one for you? I know you're brand new to fantasy football. You've never played before. And by the way, dude, if you're starting to feel a little bit of discomfort underneath, and I'm talking about your bottom here. So what you're experiencing is my team's hand shaped kind of like this, going up in there and then spreading out and blooming like a flower that only blooms twice a year, meaning that when my team plays your team, that's the discomfort you're feeling. Now, I don't feel I don't feel good. I don't feel good about it. I'm just kind of pointing it out, dude. All right, there we go. I'm glad I got pick 3, man. That'll work. Are we going there?
Yeah, somebody's on the clock.
All right, so we're on the clock. Yeah, get that, dude. You know what? Take the whole screen over with it, man. They don't need to see us. They can listen to us. That's good enough.
Can do this. This works for me.
Yeah, Abdul's on the clock.
All right. Abdul, if you're listening, don't pick Jamar Chase, dude. All right, I just need to get twice. All right, I'm either going Chase or Barkley. That's it. That's my first pick. I'm number 3. There's nothing you can do to stop me about that. With that, I don't think much of Jefferson. I understand he's way up there. I'm right this year. All right, so just watch it happen. But yeah, I'll take Barkley, and I really don't want to go for fucking Eagles quarterback, man. But if I take Barkley, then I have to go heavy Eagles. It's not a terrible idea this year, man. Fuck you, dude. I'm the league champion. All right, you don't have to on me. I know what I'm doing. Bell, back me up here.
Cubs are winning already, so that's looking good.
Cubs. Oh, they're the baseball. They're the sports, right? The
sports guys.
We're doing an NFL fantasy draft, dude. Oh, look at him. He took fucking Chase. Dick.
I think he just ran out of time.
I think he did run. Yep.
Right,
oh, Dick. That ain't right. All right. I told you what I'm doing. We're gonna there we go, man. So we're gonna be going with that. So I already have to roll this off to my next pick.
I'm happy to take the Atlanta Falcons star running back.
You ain't gonna get to that. Where are you at, dude?
I just took Bijan Robinson.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have went that way. You're gonna get banged.
In my other league, I took Barkley first.
Let's see what Eric does. Eric is gonna pass on McCaffrey. Watch this. I don't want McCaffrey. He ain't gonna be any good this year. Yeah, what does he know? Watch him. He'll pass. Nope, he took McCaffrey. He took McCaffrey.
He's a big West Coast football fan.
Yeah, I know. He's a nutter. He spends all of his time out there in California. Yeah, and he asked, "What is Eric doing?" He's out in California playing golf. That's what he does.
He plays golf.
Yeah. I see Lamb is still on the board. There's no way I would pick him. Bell will pick him.
I had him last year. He stunk for me.
Yeah, Bell's gonna pick him. Did you already pick Bell?
Yeah, we're on Fisherman now.
Oh, okay. Let's see Fisherman. Oh, Fisherman's probably not tuned in, even though he was very, very eager for the game.
I can't believe 2 quarterbacks are off the board in the first round. This is like, now it's going to create a run on quarterbacks.
Nope, it really ain't, dude. This is the NFL. All right. On anyway, I will switch if I don't have a WR1 handcuff to my quarterback, I will switch quarterbacks every fucking week, depending on the matchups. I got no problem with that.
You could get away with that in a 10-team league for a few weeks.
Oh, is Fisherman going to time out?
He is. He's not even there. Bell, text him. Tell him get your send him a message on Discord.
Well, tell him he's got Justin Jefferson, but he should pay attention for the next round.
He should really, really start paying attention here, man, because now you guys just fuck me all up. I hate absentee managers. And why would you be absentee manager on the draft, man? You said you wanted to play fish. Get your ass up here. Nope, we get to wait.
I mean,
all right,
there
it's
you
little
go.
nasties.
Mm-hmm. Which way is he going? I still see Derek. I still see Derek
down here. This is nice.
I see Derrick Henry still sitting there. I promise you, if he's there, come my next pick. If I could scoop him up in round 2, Daddy's there. Daddy's there. I'll start with RB1, RB2, man. I got no problem with that. He's still there, dude. Oh, come on, be absent. Be absent. Leave me Henry.
I like Neighbors.
Damn it! Somebody took Henry. Fuck.
That was little nasties that took
dick all the way around, man.
He went with 2 running backs. I actually like that. He's going to have to take 2 receivers on the way back, probably, though.
Yeah, and that's kind of where it's going to be a problem, I think. All right, I got a plan. I got a new plan here, and it's going to.
I'm coming up with a new plan myself right now.
Yeah, but I was going to get. I went number 3, man. I'm deep now, coming up on.
I thought I was going to get Neighbors. God damn it! I think the Giants are going to be all right, and I'm not a Giants fan.
I still see my pick, and he's still on the board, so I'm okay. I would love to take Thomas Jr. I would love to take Thomas Jr. if he's still open right there, man. That's my floater, dude. I can have that. Look, he's gonna have a good season. All right, he's gonna be just fine. Don't you worry about it. But if my 2 picks go away, and one of my picks just fucking went away,
that was new type.
Dick. I shouldn't have even invited you in.
He's trying to win too.
God damn it. Oh, you guys just bang me here. All right, I'm going to go a little crazy here, man. I'm going rogue, and I hope this works out. If not, I got trade bait. But we're going to go right there. We're going to take Taylor. I got a plan. All right, I got a plan.
I mean, he's going to get the ball an awful lot.
He's going to get the ball a lot, man. That's what I'm looking for, dude. That's all I'm looking for right now. My whole plan, my whole draft strategy just got blown apart. That's unfortunate. But I might be able to save it. I did not save it. Shit. All right. What do I got here? Oh, damn it. All right. I need an RB2, man. All right, there's my RB2 right there. We're gonna be going with Williams. That's my RB2. All right, now I got to start scrolling way the fuck down and find my quarterback. And I got my quarterback. He's in my sights right now. He will be there by the time it comes around to me. I'm picking up my quarterback, then I'm picking up my tight end. So I still got a chance. I still got a chance here. And the reason that I'm picking up this particular quarterback and I'm picking him up this early in the draft, even though I think I can get him around later, I'm picking him up so that whoever picked up the very first pick of the draft can't handcuff him to him. That's the only reason I'm doing it, man. It's a defensive pick, bro.
I'll take this guy.
They
should be near the goal line kind of a lot, this Green Bay team.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, Green Bay's defense just got stout.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Who the fuck is making these picks? What the hell's the matter with you guys? DJ Metcalf is still on the board.
Ooh, I like Brock Bowers. My man Geno Smith is going to be connecting with him many, many times a game.
I got a very, very real chance right now of picking up exactly what I want to pick up. I missed one thing.
You're like 11 picks away.
Fuck you. I got trade bait for days, dude. All right. Look, I play the long game here.
Scott's already trading his number 3 pick at the draft. Is not even past
Joe something Italian. All right. I got a plan, dude. All right. You got to have a plan. You don't have a plan. I got a plan. I know what I'm doing. All right. You're talking to your league champion here, man.
So
oh boy, it's picking. Everybody's tuned in, man. These picks are going quick now.
Yeah,
I'm all right. The only thing that really matters to me, and Eric, if you're not listening, I'm a little disappointed. By the way, Joe, how would you feel about running a sports book? Joe and Bell, how would you feel about running a sports book over specifically, exclusively over on OmniFlix? If I can get sponsorship from OmniFlix, how would you guys feel about that? And then
I would participate. I would not run the sports book in the state of New York.
No, I got
Ever.
a guy to run. I got a guy to run the sports book. Don't you worry about it. I got a guy lined up. How would you feel about running a sports book and then changing this show to half talking shit about sports and the other half talking shit about betting lines?
On the clock, James Cook. I feel like Josh Allen's the one that scores all the touchdowns on that team.
Who just took my goddamn quarterback, dude? I was so close to this.
You weren't,
and
even
now
close.
I was fucking. It was one pick away, dick. It was clear that I was just about there. All right, fuck it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what happens. You ain't gonna pick it. Go fuck yourself, Joe. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm gonna cheat.
And then I'm picking 5 picks later, so I'm good. You took my fucking pick. You got to be shitting me, dude. That you're taking a pick that early. All right, watch this. Jalen Hurts off the board, bitch. All right, I'm good. I'm fine, man. My pick is good. I'm in good shape here, dude. I'm in real good shape.
I'm actually not. I like this 4th pick now.
You don't like shit. What are you picking, Bell? It seems like you're not talking much.
Because I'm focused on making my picks. It's not like they don't show up.
DJ Metcalf is still sitting there. I'm just saying. Da-na-na. Boom. Kittle. I love me some Kittle.
What just happened?
Me some Kittle. I just won the league, dude. That's what just happened.
Oh, that's who I had queued up.
Yeah, I just won the league. Yeah, I know you did, and that's why I just won the league. You took your quarterback too early, dude. You took you fucked yourself. I know you did because you were picking right there, and my quarterback disappeared. So it's either you did it or somebody else did it. So you guys are wrong, man. You all bricked it. You all bricked it, and you just gave me. All hail the king. All right, hail to your league.
Why are people avoiding McConkey here? I don't get it.
Because they don't understand fantasy football. That's exactly it. And hey, I'm just saying, man, Brock Purdy, he's still sitting there. All right. And he'll be sitting there by the end of this draft.
I don't think I should put my strategy on the screen for everyone in the league to see.
Yeah, you should. Don't be gay, dude. Come on, you're being gay. And that's Ghey, by the way. You're being
Don't be gay, but you might have to pierce your belly button. That was my idea.
You're gonna look fabulous with it, dude. You're gonna look fabulous.
We're gonna let this go one more round, and then I'm gonna shut her down. But
don't shut it down. We're having fun, dude. This is supposed to be about fun. All right, let us get through a few more.
We're still gonna have the draft, but it's not gonna be streaming.
It's going fast, dude. What the hell? Who are you worried about, man? The two people who are watching. Are you better? Look at Eric. Eric's sitting there crunching the numbers right now, and he's got like an old 10 key. You remember the old 10 keys with the tape in it? You remember that? That's what Eric's doing right now. He's crunching the numbers. Oh, okay, I know I'm right. You're not right, Eric. All right, you're gonna be league bitch, and you're gonna look great with a belly button ring, dude. I can't wait for that. Yep. All right, I have a little bit of a problem because my quarterback disappeared, and now I feel obligated to take Dak Prescott. I almost feel obligated. Unless
you just
Eric
predicted them to lose 82-0.
Yeah. But he'll.
Why don't you just wait till the end of the draft and take whoever the Jets guy is?
But he's going to get a lot of passing yards, man. All right, he's going to get a lot of passing yards. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, garbage time. You throw a lot of interceptions too.
Yeah, look, Scott's coming up. My QB is still sitting up there. I'm good. I've got trade bait. All right, I've got enough trade bait to still set my team the way I want. I'm willing to concede the first 2 games. It won't matter come the end of the season. My trade bait is there. I'm ready. I will publicly mock and shame. I will do all those things that are necessary.
You know, Eric is going to tell people that he stole Tyreek.
I know he will. Tyreek, that's going to be the biggest disappointment. Look, dude, I've done the numbers, man. I know who my mid-season sleep I'm ready for this. All right, league champion right here. Go ahead and say it, Bell. Say it loud. Come on. It gets me emotionally aroused. Say Scott. Say Scott. You're the league champion. Go ahead and say it.
Who reminded you about Derrick Henry last year? Just
yeah,
saying.
but I didn't get. Boy, did he put up some numbers last year, Joe. Did you play fantasy football last year? Did you take him?
Yeah.
There's Eric. Eric is still sitting there on his 10 key trying to figure out what he's going to do. You lost, bro. All right. It's already over, man. You missed. All right. It's not your fault. I feel bad for you. All right. But there's nothing that we can do about it now. All right. You bricked it. That's okay. That's okay. And everybody in here in this entire league is going to pass on Bo Nix. And Bo Nix is going to put up some incredible fucking numbers this year.
Cubs clinging to a 1-run lead.
Why are you talking baseball, dude? We're doing a fantasy draft.
I got live bets here. I got Cubs. I got the Eagles under, and then I got my 4 college picks. I'll release that video tomorrow. I'm not finished picking. I picked 4 games. I don't know if I want to do another. But
I think Eric is Eric. Are you talking to the AI? The AI is not going to help you win, dude. You've got to go with heart and you've got to go with balls, and you're not doing either of those things, dude. It's unfortunate.
That's a good pick.
I didn't even see who he picked.
Garrett Wilson as his
dick. Absolute dick, man. This guy's banging me and he's not even part of the game right now.
Oh, I'm tempted. You know what? I'm going to do it.
Yep. I think you just bricked. You took my fucking quarterback. It doesn't matter. I have trade bait. All right. I have trade bait and I'm sticking to the AFC West. I'm sticking to the AFC West, man. I'm literally telling you my very next pick. And Joe, look at him. He can't figure it out because he doesn't know who's in the AFC West because he's one of those East Coast elitist pricks.
Chargers, maybe?
Sure. That's who I'm looking for, man. It's a chart. I'm looking for Herbert. That's gonna be my big pick, dude.
Is Kelsey good or like is he a celebrity now?
Is he a celebrity? Kelsey? Yeah, he married that.
I'm saying, is he going to be good? And I'm definitely not taking Mark Andrews after watching him in the playoffs. Good Lord.
No.
Oh, I'm taking this guy. Take him.
Done. Move on. Done. Move on. I got who I wanted.
I'll tell you who I will. Oh wow!
I have such a stout running back already. A running back fucking league, man. I got to figure out which way I want to go with this now. Oh, Kyler
Murray, get lost. I don't like any of these guys.
Again, I'm playing the long game here, dude. I'm playing the long game. I'm putting my pick in right now because I know he'll be there. I know he'll be there when the suspension ends. So I'm good. When the suspension ends.
Okay, that tells me who you're going to go with.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be fine, man. I got to handcuff someone to my quarterback. If not, I got trade bait to make sure that I got someone I can handcuff to my quarterback. I'm fine,
I like Pacheco. Dude. I took Pacheco.
Whatever. The league champ, man. You're talking to the league champ. I'm going to say already, based on what we have so far, that nobody talks shit like me.
All 4 of our viewers probably agree.
And I'm picking it early, even though I think it would keep, but I have so much faith in this squad this year. I got to do it, man. I got to do it. So I'm
Little Nasty's just talking about the song that you made.
Oh, does he like it? It's available on the KPOD label. All you have to do is be a Sigia Cloud tester and send Bell or Joe or myself or Sofa Ninja your Sigia Cloud ID, and you got it, babe. It's coming to you. You don't have to pay a shit. We don't even get royalties on this, but we're happy to support our fans.
I just realized that both my running backs have a bye in the same week.
Yeah, you're that's what I'm saying, dude. You're not smart, man. I mean, I have nothing but love for you. I think you have a great ass. I've seen it in person, but as far as the rest of it, you're just not quite there, man. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Joe, it's not your fault. Joe, something Italian. It's not Jay. Hey, it's not your fault, dude. All right, it's not your fault.
I had Sam Laporta last year. I was not happy with him. Really.
You had who?
Sam Laporta.
Yeah, no, I think I made my point.
By the
Let's
time
see.
he did anything, my season was over.
I'm looking at kickers already, Joe, because like you, I'm going to carry 3 on my roster.
I already have all the kickers.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of kickers, Joe. It feels weird that I have to keep saying this.
I'm probably not going to draft one.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of kickers, man, but you keep doing it. Oh, every fucking year. You look, man, I'm just saying that there's nothing is going to outperform the Patriots defense this year. Well, I mean, come on, let's be real, man. They only played Buffalo twice, right? So they're going to be fine. They're going to be just fine. Eric, get off the 10 key, bro. All right. I know you're in that. I know you're in that sleeper league. You're already fucked. All right. Your season ended like on your second pick. So come on, pick it up. I'm gonna text you.
God.
Oh, look, my pick's still there, and Joe's not gonna fuck it because he's not gonna screw my pick because he's not thinking correctly. I'm already queued up, dude. It's going to burn right by me. Because I know that you don't really know.
I feel like I lost
here.
a handle on this draft already.
Yeah, you're done, dude. I already told you, man. Look, just start working on your abs. All right, a lot of planking, a lot of sit-ups, man. Get them tight because we're going to need a picture of that belly button.
I'm not taking a Bears wide receiver. Like,
this is where you're at, huh?
Take it up.
Bears are going to outperform, dude. Look at there.
No, they're not.
There you go, man. I'm set, man. All of my starters are good to go.
Are this many quarterbacks already off the board here or what?
Yeah.
Travis Hunter is going to be such a good player, but I don't know if he's going to be a fantasy player because he's going to be always hurt from playing defense.
And I'm going to shock everybody. I'm going to shock you all this fucking time.
I've got a trivia question for you and the viewers.
Talk to me.
I used AI last year. I was sitting in front of a game. I'm like, I wonder what position is most likely to get hurt because it was like offensive lineman getting carried off the field in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
you'll never guess the position that's most likely to have an injury in a football game.
Kicker.
No.
Punter.
And this is according to ChatGTP.
Okay, no, I don't know. Bell, what do you think?
Ooh. Tight end?
No.
I don't think tight end would be too far off.
Cornerbacks.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
Well, you got these 190.
You're on the clock.
You got these 190-pound corners that are banging up. Shut up. I'm talking, dude. You got these 190-pound corners. I'm walking here. Jerry Jeudy, Cleveland Browns. He's going to shock everybody this year. All right. Everybody's going to say, holy shit, who took Jeudy? I took Jeudy. You're gross. All right. Nobody likes you, Joe.
I'm talking about my pick. Purdy is like, does he have anybody left on that team?
All right. I'm lining up my kicker. All right. I'm good to go, man, this whole year. I'm thinking, who can get there? Who can get it there but can't punch it in? That's who I'm looking at right now. I'm good to go. We're all set. So I'm already queued up for this one. All right.
Who's Seattle's quarterback?
Does it matter? No, it really doesn't, dude. All right, you're talking about Seattle, dude. They haven't been shit since Pete Carroll decided to They haven't been shit since Pete Carroll decided to take a 2-yard pass instead of just handing it to Marshawn Lynch, who could have sleepwalked that ball across the goal line and beat the Patriots. But he went a different way. All right, that was the end of the Seattle Seahawks era. It was the end of Russell Wilson. It was the end of everything. And I guarantee you, without even looking, that Russell Wilson is still sitting on the board come the end of this draft. He is still going to be sitting up there. It ended at that moment. So it's kind of weird, but it tells me a lot about you that you would even ask who their quarterback is. Do you kind of see how the rest of this entire league is going to go, dude? If there's one thing that I'm very, very good at, it's talking shit.
I'm so glad we have this on. Looks like someone never saw Rocky 1. John's Juggers took Kelsey.
No. Why?
Yes.
I got fucking George Kittle, and I took him in round 4, dude, because I know
What did Mickey tell Rocky when he was training for the big fight? He said, "Stay away from the pet shop dame. Women weaken knees.
Women weaken legs." That's what Mickey said, dude.
You're
at
right.
At least get the quote right. Jesus Christ, dude. He happened in your neck of the woods. I'm so disappointed in you, dude. I'm learning more and more about Joe every single second that this goes on, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, I still think this is the show. Even if there's only 2 people watching, I still think this is the show. Oh, is it my pick? Oh no, it's Joe for Dead Cat.
You like that one?
I do like that one. That's kind of crazy. There you go, man. I took Bass, Buffalo kicker. He's going to give me points. He's going to give me 10 or 12 points every single game. You got to think long. I won't even drop him, dude. All right, I got a wide receiver that I can drop right this second so I can keep this kicker the entire league. I only have to sit him 1 game. All right, dude, I plan. All right, everything else now is flex. The whole rest of my draft here is going to be flex. That's it. It's whoever I want to pick up. I am solid. I got trade bait. I will get Joe Burrows. That will be my quarterback. I will get Jamar Chase because he's going to underperform week 1, and everybody's that blew their draft capital right up. They're going to be happy with the offer that I make them, and I will get Joe Burrow. I will get Jamar Chase. That'll be my team, and you're talking to the league champion. I know what I'm doing here. All right, Bell. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders is available.
Oh, you should definitely pick up Shedeur Sanders. You need a QB6? You betcha, man. You should definitely pick him up. I got a guy named Patrick Mahomes who actually underperformed last year, and I think he's got.
I had him too. He was my quarterback.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't pick him up, and
You're on the clock.
I did. I know, dude. I have so many options here. I have so many options, and I really don't know which way to go with it, man. Hang on. I'm looking for the very best wide receiver I think I can find. And there really aren't any, dude. All right.
I've got them all.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of fucked here. We'll take Allen. And you know what? You know what's funny is that Allen, his phone just vibrated, and he took a look and he said, "Holy shit, the podcast picked me up. I'll be damned." He said, "I'll be damned. I have to play this year. I really have to show up because I was only picked up in like 3% of leagues, but the podcast picked me up." So watch this. Week 1, I'm going to drop a 40 burger just for him. The camera's going to be on him. He said, "I'm not going to Disneyland. I'm going to the podcast studios so he could sit me down and interview me and talk about the 40 burger that I just dropped on him." And you know what? The only thing I really, really wish, Joe, is that I was playing you week 1. That's the only thing that's missing from all of this is that I'm not playing you week 1, bro. I feel bad for you. Oh, you got nothing to say. All you do is fucking talk.
I'm locked in for this.
You're one of those
in here.
You're one of those Bronx dicks, and nobody really likes you deep down. Nobody likes you. We tolerate you. We tolerate you at best. But now's your chance to talk, and all we get is dead air from you, bro. Am I hosting or are you hosting?
I'll do my talking on the app.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do your yeah, as you get ready for your belly button piercing, dude. And I'm thinking amethyst, something like that, a nice, good, long, dangling one. And we're gonna need a picture every single week to prove that bitch is still in. So you can't pull it out. It's gonna have to stay in there, and we're gonna have to see that every week, man. I don't make the rules, Joe. I don't make the rules, Joe. Something Italian. All right, man. Look, the league makes the rules, and you're going to look fabulous absolutely fabulous, and I cannot wait to see it. Belle, what do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. Whoever gets their belly button pierced does have to send a pic through Sigia. There's
Through
no.
Sigia.
Well, yeah.
The official sponsor of Breaking Balls Sports Broadcasting is Sigia Cloud. Have you seen how tight that app has gotten, dude? I know you got a percentage piece in this, but you don't really use it. You disappoint me, Joe. Every single moment that you send me something on X or via text and not Sigia Cloud, you disappoint me. All right. You really, really disappoint me because nobody does it like us. Nobody does it like us. I'm very excited about this.
All right.
Why do we keep getting fucked? I don't even know who to pick yet, man. I'm down.
All right, I think I gotta take a quarterback.
There's Joe. Hey, dude. All right. There's a lot of good quarterbacks available, man. Let's take a look here, Joe. I'm gonna Justin Fields. He's still on the board. Jordan Love is still on the board, dude. How could you take a pass on him? You're fucking stupid if you take a pass on Jordan Love. All right, look, he's going to get the ball a lot, man. They got a good, solid fucking linebacker that just came over there. I'm making your case for you. It's right there, Joe. Oh, and you didn't take him. What a dick. What a dick. Look, I'm taking him. There you go. Fuck you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for giving me Jordan Love.
I had him last year when I lost the league. I'm not going to re-sign him.
Dude, you're going to lose the league this year. All right, you're going to you got to stick with the winners, man, and you just keep taking a pass on it, man. It's very, very disappointing. I got to go back to flex, dude. I think all my wide receivers are full. I'm going to pick up whatever the best running back that's left up there. We literally don't have one. There is nobody up here that's even the least little bit interesting. Let's see. Where can we go?
I took too many running backs. I realized.
Yeah, I know.
They get hurt all the time, though.
I know you because you're not good at this. I took Davis off the board, man. I made it easy for you. That's
a good pick.
Every pick I make is a good pick, dude.
No, I'm saying
your pick? No, you suck, dude. You're not good at this at all.
CJ Stroud, one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's off the board now.
I just took him.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You got CJ Stroud. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, man. I'm sure it'll work out. How is Chubb still on the board, dude? That is crazy to me, man. There's nobody left up here, dude. I really don't care. Whatever I'm picking now is just so anybody else can't pick them. I need 2 tight ends this year. All right. That's my plan, is running 2 tight ends every single game, man. I'll stick one in the flex. That's my plan.
I've got a good trivia question for you, actually.
Okay. All right.
What has 2 thumbs and took 2 tight ends in the draft? This guy
right here, man. You betcha, man. I got it. Look, you guys are wrong, man. Look, you guys all stick to the formula that you have to do X and Y and Z, and that's why you're not the league champ and I am. All right, that's why. Hey, God help you if I actually win this league. God help you. Could you imagine? Can you imagine how insufferable I will be if I win this league? And I will win this league, man, by hook or by crook. I will absolutely win this league. And can you imagine how bad it's going to be for all of you guys? I'm not even looking at this, dude. I mean, my first half of the season, my first 6 games, I'll be 4-2, and I'll be fortunate to get that, man. I'm waiting for midseason sleepers. All right, that's where Scott shines, is midseason sleepers. And you're all going to go, well, good God, why did he do that? And then my guy comes up and drops 29 points on you, and you're like, fuck, he's good. You're going to have to acknowledge, you're going to all hail the king, baby. He's sitting right here. He's sitting right here.
Turn off that sound. I finally figured out how to turn it off. There's 2 more rounds in the draft.
Oh my God, Bigsby's still on the board. Bigsby's still on the board. I got to take him. Nobody else is gonna, because you guys cannot see the
Tampa has a
future, and I
leprechaun
can.
kicker over here. Is that what I'm seeing?
Shit, somebody took Bigsby. What a dick.
I almost took the Vikings D with my last pick. I was thinking about it. Did not do it, but I'll be fine.
All right, you're not picking this. I'm taking Godwin. Got to do it.
My team's already complete, dude.
Da-na-na. Team Balls of Joe is up. That's a great name, by the way, bro. What does Bella have? Ovaries of Bella. That should be your team name.
I have bad decisions. That's what I have.
Nah, I think we should vote it right now. Joe, let's show her democracy in action. Ovaries of Bella. That should be the name of her team. What do you think there, Joe?
I don't think half the league would understand it.
No, but
internal, you know.
Yeah, but they don't get a vote. Only me and you get a vote. Ovaries of Bella. That is funny. God, I'm looking forward to this, man. I got a player tomorrow. All right, I got Barkley.
And Eric comes back and says, haha, imagine celebrating over CJ Stroud. I guess some fans missed last season.
You know what, dude? It
wasn't his fault. The receivers are hurt. They kept dropping the balls. He throws the best deep slant.
What can you do, man? This guy will hit the back shoulder pass like nobody else, man. You know what? My team is so stacked right now. These last couple picks really don't matter, man. I mean,
what I don't get is Eric
matter.
took. No, I can't knock Eric's draft. I only saw like 3 of his picks.
Nah, talk shit about him, dude. That's what we're here for.
He's got Tyreek Hill, but not a single person in the league thinks that his quarterback can throw a pass because he's sitting right here.
I think, you know what, dude? I'm so stacked. I might as well take another defense. What the hell, man?
I thought about it too.
I might as well take another defense just to deny it to anybody else out here.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Because
someone did take the Chiefs D. That's smart.
Yeah.
Was that you?
No.
Oh, no. They're still there. Chiefs D is still there.
Chiefs D is still there, huh? Okay.
You know what? The Raiders are still sitting there. Raiders D are still up there on the board, man. How could you take a pass on that? They're going to have such an incredible season this year in the AFC West. I don't know who their quarterback is anymore.
Packers D is going to be pretty good, right? I mean,
no D is going to be as good as Denver. Denver is going to dominate the league like they have. They've been top 4, top 5 for the last 2-3 years. They're going to do
Jets
it again.
Are usually good on D.
And which is good because
problem is they're on defense too much.
Yeah, I know, because their offense just sucks like fucking little micro balls, man. It's bad. It is bad. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it.
The Lions D is getting picked 136. Should I go with the wisdom of the crowd here or what?
Absolutely, you should, man, because the crowd always knows.
Yeah,
always knows.
I have to take this.
Yeah. The Raiders D, man, it's still sitting there. I'm a little bit shocked, Bell. I'm a little bit shocked that the Raiders defense is still sitting on the board right now.
Washington could win the whole thing, huh?
Somebody just took my defense. Are you shitting me here? What the fuck's the matter with you people? Let's see. Who am I going to deny? Watch this. I'm going to be a wild card here just because I don't want anybody to help. I'm taking the Jets defense. Hey, you know what? They're on the field a lot, and that means a lot of chance for interceptions, a lot of chance for turnovers. And there we go. Enter now and win. Sure. No, let's see. Go to my team, and I got to see how I did. Yeah,
it's my team.
I could not be happier about this, dude. My report card. My draft report card is A-. All right, is an A-.
Where do you see that?
Well, I got my email. My grade is an A, not an A-. It's an A because the team knows you cannot go wrong with the picks I made. Yeah, because I sign up for shit, dude. I put in my email address. I got nothing to hide. Yeah, my draft report card is an A. Your team could finish first.
I got it. I got an A.
Keep an eye out on injuries because that could affect your finish because I'm really, really stacked on one particular thing. So yeah, it's going to matter.
I think everyone in a 10-team league got an A or an A minus.
The only team that did poorly was Bell's Bad Decisions that finished with an F. An F. New Type's Finest got a D. Iowa Jackals got a C. Astro Bolts got a C. Let's
serious?
see.
Where?
Yeah. Little Nasty's got a B. John's Jugglers a B. Fisherman got a B. And the two teams that both got A ratings on this was the Podcast and Balls of Joe. There it is. All right. It's right there. I'll take a screenshot and send it to you guys in case you can't see it. And I'm going to send it to you via Sigia. So stand by. You're about to get lit up. And if anybody else would like to see this, like anybody's watching, I'll send it. There's the draft report card. The computer never gets it wrong. And I'm going to go ahead and share this with you because I have tons of available space. And here you go. We'll share it to Bella the Prod. Bella. Oh, I put a R in there. Bella the Prod. There's one. And we'll go ahead and send it over to Joseph because for some reason he keeps putting that in. Joseph something Italian. There you go, guys. Delivered via Sigia Cloud. There's your report cards. You can read it for yourself. That's not me biasing anything. All right. That's what the fucking computer, the AI, the smartest thing on the planet says. So according to that computer, number 1 and 2 is going to be this guy or that guy right there. And one of the people on this screen is going to get a belly button piercing. Now, this is according to the computer. This is you see it, right? You got Siga, you got it pulled up. I know you got the notification because our app works a treat. So there you go, hun.
It was slowing down my phone. I had to take it off.
I'm sure it wasn't. And I'm sure it didn't. There you go, Belle. You see it with your own eyes. Prepare yourself. Start working on them abs. All right. A lot of planking. That's really, really good for your core. Tighten them abs.
It says me and you were the top 2 drafts. Is that right?
It is. It says what it says, man.
I feel like these rankings might change once the season plays out, though. Like,
we don't. No. It will never ever change. All right.
It just goes by the draft?
Says. Yes. What the computer says is how we will finish in this league. And Belle, start working out, get a little bit fit. I don't care. I like the little tummy pooch. So whatever you got to do. But I'm just saying, you see it with your own eyes. All right. This is not me wildly speculating. This is what the AI, the smartest thing on the planet, says how it's going to work out. All right. I am sorry about that. All right. It's not my fault.
All right. Well, I feel like this was a productive day for me. I went back to work. I did a fantasy draft. I gambled on my lunch break. And I put paper in my printer so I could print this out.
I had more fun on this show than I've had aside from last night and what we're gonna do tomorrow night.
Let's do another stream sometime early on Sunday or late Saturday night for the NFL. The 3 of us should just do pick'ems every week, keep score, see how we do. And I don't know. Any last words, Scott, before Bell takes us out?
No, I absolutely agree that we have to do pick'ems. So we either do it Saturday, we do it Sunday, and we keep score because I want to be able to talk shit the entire league.
Maybe we do we got to pick 2 favorites and an underdog every week, and we keep track.
There's that, but we also have to pick all of the NFL games that will be going off on that particular day. It's nice and easy, man. Bell reads Titans versus Broncos, and we say Broncos or we say Titans. That's it. It's just nice and easy. We can do the entire stream in 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm good with that, but we should have an app so we could keep score without having to go back and rewatch the streams 18
I'm not sure if we have an app, but I know Bell has a pencil. So it's not that hard, dude. You know, we have pencils, and if you write on paper, things show up there. It's like magic. It's like
I'll make a spreadsheet. I'll share it with you guys, and we could just put little X's in the stuff. So
there you go. Let's lean into tech. Anyway, I had a wonderful time. Joe, I had a wonderful time.
I appreciate it.
Hand it over to Bella. She knows what to do.
All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who joined us this evening, and we know there weren't a lot of you guys, that makes this next part even more important. We sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Now, with that being said, our next episode of Breaking Balls is going to be back next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. In between now and next week, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to Joe for Dead Cat, Scott of the podcast, or Bella of the podcast. Again, we can't thank you enough, guys, for joining us tonight, and